How's it going, fellas? I'm OrosZ and this is another episode of Borderlands 3 Guns, Love and Tentacles, and in today's episode we're going to fight a boss fight. I could have done it last episode now that I think about it, because last episode we were hanging out in pretty much the same area. It's just that we were over here in all of these places, and as you can see some of them are still gray, like I haven't been here. Which means that I will probably still come back to this location, because there's side quests and shit. And I actually have some side quests to do. So here's a boss. I really don't like it. It's the worst boss in this game. I mean, not in the game, but in the DLC. Or maybe even the game. Because everyone always says that Kilovolt's the shittiest, but I think this guy's the worst. He's so annoying, I swear to God. The thing annoying about him is that he goes invincible like 3 times and you have to do like a little puzzle almost. And he has so many enemies all around him, just helping him out. My advice would be just fuck him up as fast as you possibly can. I'm not doing very good job at it because I keep missing. But don't bother to destroy all of them, because he then does like a shockwave. You see how he did that? And then he kills all of his allies. And then you have to destroy crystals. But do it fast, because as you can see he's healing himself. And so like half of his health. If I was faster I could have left him with like barely any health. That doesn't mean this boss fight's easy and I can just defeat him.
This will be just for the crack.
Because what he does later, he goes immune again. So don't bother to kill those guys. They're gonna blow up anyway. There we go. And then he teleports all the way up there, and you have to destroy these crystals again. But from far away, and it's awful. And then look at his health bar, he's charging shield now. Oh Jesus, that was too close. Look, half of this health bar is now a shield. And he does that again and then he has armor on. It's awful, I hate this. When I was playing Flak, I died so many times here. A rule I notice a lot when I'm playing games is that if I don't succeed at something the first time around, the first go at something is always the best one. If I don't succeed at something the first time around, every time I'm trying to do it again, it just goes worse and worse. Also, if you notice, he charged up an enemy. That guy who's running around and keeps trying to run into me and shoot me is the fucking piece of shit of this fucking game. He's invincible pretty much. Look, I shot him and he didn't do anything. Can't fucking hit that stupid boss fight because he's flying around and he's so small. It's awful, I hate it. You done with this? Gotta say, I could do it faster, but I can't. Because I'm not fast enough and my revolver doesn't have like a scope on it, so I can like accurately shoot these stupid crystals. Damn it. I just flew away. And I gotta do this again now. I failed the boss fight. Cause I didn't sprint it fast enough. Seriously. Oh my fucking god, I hate this stupid piece of shit.
Gotta get back to the fight.
Speaking, he's already attacking me. I'm not even in the arena yet. speaking of a stupid piece of shit, have you heard that apparently Randy Pitchford, you know, the CEO of Gearbox, the people who made this game, and I'm already gonna say I love this game, but he apparently promised that if the game performs really well, then his employees are gonna get some bonuses. Right? And it did perform well, but apparently Randy just kind of pulled that promise out of his ass and there were no bonuses. He made it all up. So the game performed well, nobody got fucking anything out of it. Very nice of him. Polite to his employees. Why can't they do it fast enough? I swear to God. As a flag, I somehow did it fast enough for him to like have barely any health left. Damn it, I'm gonna kill myself with these grenades. Like, they're really powerful, but the downside is that they keep bouncing towards me. But give me a platform. This one will do. Yeah, now he's... as if Borderlands didn't get enough controversies going on. Oh crap. Oh no. Shouldn't be here, right? Okay, you're not gonna have a full fucking health bar of shield. Go home with that.
I'm the fake! I'm the fake! Scum you are!
These guys are so annoying. At least these guys are easy, you know, so I don't even bother shooting them. I'm missing every fucking shot at this guy, he's so small. I absolutely hate him. Like I was saying, if I don't succeed at first, I'm probably gonna fuck it up again. Try not to jump all the time, that was my fault. It's not even like I got killed by enemies. Damn it. Maybe that's the tactic, I'm just gonna walk right up to him. Yeah, that worked. Do it quicker. We might do side missions today. I mean, not today. Wait. Actually, we might do something. Please. You saw me climbing onto that, then it just flew away. Good job. I told you, if the first time doesn't succeed, I'm gonna be stuck here doing this stupid piece of shit. I hate this boss fight. It's awful. Why do I have to jump around so much? What is this, Doom? Haven't played the new Doom yet. I really want to though. Shit, I don't really fucking care. What I want to really play is Animal Crossing. I don't even got a Nintendo. To wait for my throne. One character. Couldn't they at least make him a little bigger so I'm not missing every shot? And this guy, he's also the worst. He's just running up to me, shooting. And he's keep confusing me with the boss. Oh god. It's the worst boss fight in the game. This is what I was doing when I played Black. I aligned myself so that I shoot two crits at the same time. That didn't work. Ah, great. I didn't destroy the crystal either. Oh, I did? Wait. I don't know what's happening anymore. Here you go away. No, I don't want to risk it. one, give me this one. Missed every shot. My flax revolver was doing a way better job at this. And I had a wagon wheel, which is not as powerful as slot, but it was better at shooting these crystals. Because that's one upside of the wagon wheel. I feel like my controller is doing some weird shit. Sometimes I feel like when I push the camera to the left, it like stays pushed to the left for a while. So I'm moving more than I want to. And this guy's flying around, I can't fucking shoot him. Oh, he's awful. This is the fourth boss fight in the game, I'm just gonna say it. Alright, blow these guys up. You notice how I pretty much always have my action skills available? I did. No. This one. Oh god, if I can't... Alright, I can't see. Oh no, if a grenade pushes me off, that would be awkward. Can I see this? Don't tell me I got stuck. Oh, he had so much shield. Now he's not gonna do this shit anymore, now I just gotta defeat him. But look how much shield he has now. I did it way too slowly. And now the guy who he makes immortal becomes like really powerful. And a huge piece of shit to deal with. Maybe this is gonna do better against him. Or is he? I can't even tell where is he. Epic got a shitty job against this guy. I got a corrosive gun. Get him. Oh, great. Beautiful. At least there's these guys around. I said these are these guys. Thank you. Thank you for the service, man. Service, man. Now the Bobo character. He's resurrecting them too. I'm glad he's resurrecting them. At least I get 3 kills if I'm gonna go and fight for your life. Focus on the clone. I got his armor down. I think it's worse. You know how sometimes in movies or in TV shows there's like a shown a kid who's playing a game, but the game is just some pre-rendered shit and just a bunch of explosions and him running around with guns. Like that scene in GTA 5 when Jimmy's playing some kind of Call of Duty ripoff. I think it was called like Honorable Slaughter or something like that.
Get that attractive bastard right there.
Righteous Slaughter. I don't know. Something like that. It was a Call of Duty parody, right? And it was kind of him running around. Oh, thank you, clone. Whoever did that. And I feel like Borderlands is like this sometimes. Look how many fucking effects on the screen there are right now. And I'm just running around shooting the revolver as fast as I possibly can. And there's just so much weird shit on the screen. If you've never seen this game and you just watch this video, you might also get to turn off it. Crowded with whatever all this is supposed to be. Boss also sucks because he looks like a generic enemy. Sometimes I just can't tell if he's the boss I'm shooting at, if like some subordinate.
We shall see how long that lasts, worm. In the meantime,
And it didn't even give me a legendary.
back to your burrow. Tell my Vincent I'll see him again very soon.
Not even a purple weapon, just green goo. Green garbage. Recharge delay, recharge rate. Here we go. Recharge delay, recharge rate. I don't know what's the fucking difference. I always go with shield capacity.
Should be around there. Go find it.
See, when I was recording the first episode for the first time, I found a gift for Gage. So Gage's challenge is that there's a bunch of gifts from other characters from Borderlands. And the first one we found was from Mordecai and Brick. And she did like an impression of them and all.
From Clay. Just met that cowboy the other day. Cool, dude. Great.
Yeah, he is.
Anyway,
I like
his letter says, congratulations. Nah, I'm not one for long letters. And is there, another page, or? Nope. No, that's it.
Yeah, he said it. It's not the one for long letters. Also, I'm level 55. Was they saying that I'm gonna... this comes from my class mod, so I'm not gonna invest in that. Oh yeah, I wanted to go one skill in this. Wrong button. So I can invest 2 more skill points in this increased maximum shield capacity. Not really what I want. I wanted this. Yeah, this or this. Seems like cool ideas. So it seems like the event is either gone or I, again, don't have internet connection right now.
Search around for anything that might shed some more light on your situation.
Whatever the reason. What jokey fish?
Hey, you wanna hear a joke? I got jokes coming at the gals over here.
The nail to the wall. Tell me a joke.
What do you call money you find on the beach? Sand dollars?
Fish jokes. Isn't there a similar thing in Watch Dogs? With like a fish on a wall that could talk to you and stuff? Isn't that a thing in real life too? Hope it's not. Hope it's just a fantasy. Oh no, I dared to pick up white trash. My hands are dirty now. Get the fuck out. What am I looking for? Look around the desk. Oh, there it is. I'm recording. I think that's what I was looking for.
That's a Delta 3. Super old doll tech. My granddad had a player. They're like impossible to find anymore.
What? Delta 3?
But the always provides. I possess a vintage Delta 3 player. Return to me and we shall reveal the dark secrets within.
This is as far as I can guide you, friend.
Look at that
But I've got
disgusting
some work for you when
chest.
you have time to swing by. Also, I'm very lonely.
Yeah, I get it. I'm very lonely too. Where do we gotta go? Not here. Even though there's a quest. And I noticed that the quests in the DLCs have different icons than quests in... in the base game. Base game is just an exclamation mark, but in the DLCs it's like an exclamation mark in a diamond. Which I guess makes it easier to, you know... Actually, why would it make it easier to be like, oh, this is a DLC quest? I mean, obviously it's a DLC quest, which, because you activated it in a DLC, and it tasks you to do stuff in that DLC. So obviously it's a fucking DLC quest. I don't know, why would you expect it to be anything else? Do you think Jack's ever gonna come back again? I bet they won't just fucking let go of Jack. Maybe they won't make him a villain again. Like, oh, another Jack hologram, and he's another fucking villain. But maybe they'll just simply do like, oh, you can meet Jack in Krieg's mind in the 4th DLC. And maybe Krieg has some weird idea of what Jack was. And it's like a joke that he thought Jack was
back to my humble establishment.
normal,
I
like
am
he wasn't
over
evil,
here
he was nice.
At the counter.
And then it's like, if you have a nice Jack, it's just Timothy. Timothy pretty much is just Jack, but nice.
Happy to help.
Not just because he sounds like him or something. He literally looks like him. Are you okay, Wainwright?
Couples tattoos. Too gauche?
Yeah, fucking lame. What if you break apart, then what?
Ever feel like
You're stuck with a
missed your
shitty
calling?
tattoo.
Like you could have been a pastry chef or a...
I always wanted to be a Let's Player, yet nobody watches me. What's wrong with you fucking... with your husband, soon to be?
Ah, yes. Another conversation. You know, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but are you aware you have a reputation of being something of a chatty Charlie?
Me? I thought you were the
Whatever's
chatty
plaguing Willie,
Charlie.
Don't worry, he'll pull through. He might be blind in one eye and prefer whiskey to hunting, but his core is strong.
He's blind on one
Took
eye?
up interpretive dance for a while.
I mean, now he looks like he's blind on both eyes. Tell me about Maya. What's your thoughts about Maya?
I told Wainwright to stay inside. I knew I should have handcuffed them to the bar.
She gives you like her...
You want to hear a joke? I got jokes coming at the gills over here.
I wanna hear a joke.
Have you had enough to eat lately? Because me, I'm stuffed to the gills.
I'll gauge says about Maya's death. It's just like, I heard about Maya. Damn. That's all she says. I honestly don't give a shit. I didn't like Maya enough for me to actually care about her death. Yeah, I understand it. They could have handled it better instead of just vaporized her, but yeah, I don't care.
Beautiful day in the military-industrial complex.
There's nothing here. What's up, Aaron? What you want from me?
Hey, Skinny Malink. You said you could help with
Skinny
this.
Malink?
Indeed. Please place this relic you've recovered
Skinny
into the
Malink.
player so that we might reveal the mysteries of the young groom's curse.
Mysteries. The super duper player, Delta Free. Oh, hello. Cute. It's over here. Oh, this. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to pick it up.
All right, Kirsty. What now?
Oh, look, there's a guy who's flying all the time. Oh, everyone who I talk to with a curse is here now. Like, isn't that the guy who's cursed to dance forever? Kinda like the song she's playing.
Personal
Sounds
log
alright.
day 175. Vincent went to get the
Damn it.
heart chamber alone.
Well, here's
I
the guy
chased
who's
after
flying.
him, but I was too late. The heart consumed him. But he still lives, entombed within. Perhaps there is still a way to free him. Vincent's research showed the
think those are the
precursor
animals,
technology had some sort of
That one definitely
bond
is.
with Gideon's heart.
The ones you kill in this
I will
DLC?
need something to focus this bond. A ring. Yes! I will bring a sample of Gideon's heart back to our ship for further study.
If you pet him 10 times, you get something, but I don't know what.
The ring's power comes from the monster's heart itself.
Well then, our
Dude, this
purpose
guy
is
looks
made
cool.
clear. We must destroy
That's
the
steampunk
heart.
motherfucker.
Eldritch adventure, ho!
The monster's
Oh.
heart lies
Did you
deep
call me
below
Hammerlock?
the
Did you
town,
call me a hoe?
directly below the wedding venue, in fact. That same power coursing through the young groom is
I see the guy who breathes through his abs. He was my favorite cursed
What if we use the power of the
person.
heart
This,
to cut
I don't know
through
who this is.
Eleanor said there
I
was a
don't
piece of
remember
the
all
heart
of them.
on her research ship.
I remember the flying guy though.
There is an old doll research ship high atop the cursed mountain known as Negul Neshai.
Negul
You're
Neshai.
tall, dark, and spooky. Head to that mountain.
Yes.
I'll stay here and keep an eye
Tall,
on
dark,
the
and
grooves.
spooky.
You hear me?
I'm tall,
Stay
white,
out of trouble,
and
you crazy kids.
Irish.
Especially you, Wainwright.
Who has a side twist? There you go. He has a side
Might I
twist.
trouble you for the use of your talents?
The Nibblenomicon.
Somewhere in the archives, there's a cookbook of
What was
fabulous
happening?
dark beer.
I shall return to you.
Nibblenomicon.
Oh, I miss
Hey,
blood
what did I
stuff.
just say?
Harry.
Winnie, no! Don't give in!
Know where it is hidden.
I'm sorry, Alistair.
I once kept the
trying
term.
Shut up, Aaron. I'm listening to fucking Wainwright.
Now, good luck, Vault Hunter. And
Being
do hurry.
possessed right now.
Laid bare for any fool with a library card.
Okay, what do we got to do? I think we might go to the... Okay, so for this episode, let's go quickly back to the library. That's the archives. We're gonna find where Nibblenomicon is, bring it back to him, end the episode, and the next episode we're gonna see what the fuck I'm gonna do. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'll just stand still all episode and just not even say anything. I'm just gonna stand still. That's how I'm gonna spend the rest of my fucking episodes. You know why I always wanted to do Let's Plays? Because as a kid, when I was watching like other Let's Players at the time, they were playing Minecraft and shit. Some of them, I remember this one guy in particular who was my favorite. I remember when he uploaded the first episode of Minecraft, he actually had to explain what Minecraft is. Because it was like 2008 or 9, I think it was 9, I don't remember. But basically Minecraft wasn't that big of a deal at the time. I was supposed to go back to Sanctuary and put those things away. I'll do it later.
Sleeper beyond the gate of silence, insensate tongue of the umbral void.
Hello.
Let's just open up with
Oi.
first impressions.
Here for a book of unspeakable horror. The Nibblenomicon?
You need a library card.
Nomicon.
But I can hardly hear you over this blasted bonded book club. No one is taking anything out until I can hear myself think.
I thought he who's whatever did a pretty good job.
Silence the book club. Motherfucking book loving
That's just
cultists.
the problem, isn't it? I didn't join an eldritch book club to not go mad in an all-consuming quest for forbidden knowledge.
I remember that funny thing, when I was playing Flak, my spider just walked up to one of them and punched
Settle
him.
down.
And I couldn't even...
Alexios, what did you think of the author's decision to describe the Great Ones in text, rather than unknowable dread glyphs scrawled in the blood of a willing acolyte? Well, I found it needlessly reductive, hardly befitting one such as... He whose name is Oblivion, the Forgotten One, sleeper beyond the gate of silence, and sensate tongue
Codex,
of the umbral void.
Bilbo,
But I'm sure Brother
Lexios.
Codex would disagree.
I'm pretty sure that's our references.
Noticed a difference.
Bilbo sounds like a hobbit.
Didn't notice? Did you even read the book?
Well, I listened to the Books on Echo version while doing laundry, and I got the gist.
The gist? You got the
gist.
gist of the Forgotten One's ninth eidolon of lost listening
Damn,
to
I'm gonna
it on
shoot
an
him for
echo.
not reading books.
If you can give me strength, is this a
I don't
book
read books
club
either.
or an echo club? Honestly. Brother Codex, I have to say I kind of agree with Brother Lexios here. We all agreed to read the book, not to listen to it.
Listening to it is reading with your ears.
It's really not. There are subtleties and nuances.
As a
in the
kid, I
text
used to
you
just simply
can't
listen to
capture
audio
nor
logs whenever I was
reading.
Well, if I
about to
read the
discuss
text for
books
too
in
long, I
school,
start
right?
to get a headache.
Yes, Brother Codex, that's
Because
my
whenever I read a book,
point.
or I
That's
try
just
to
what
read
the
a book,
onset of
I read like a
Eldritch
whole
madness
page,
feels
and I
like.
realized I wasn't really thinking about what I was reading. And I don't know what I just read.
Ramblings. Thank you very
And then I
much.
read it again, and it
Speaking
happens
of the
again,
author,
and I'm reading like one page 5 times.
Don't say the author's intent.
The author's intent.
Could you be
Here
quiet?
we go again, you and
Hello,
your gifted
Codex.
damned authorial
Bilbo.
intent. If he whose name is Oblivion,
How
the
long is their
Forgotten One,
dialogue?
sleeper
Jesus
beyond the gate of
Christ.
silence, and sensate tongue of the umbral
I
void,
thought they were
had
gonna say
wanted
one
me to
funny thing,
read
but they
the
really
book,
have a
maybe he
discussion
should
about
have
books.
used better handwriting, or gotten an editor, or added some githy and damn illustrations.
You would have the ninth Eidolon of Lost be reduced to a comic book. What's next? Adapted to a movie? Don't give him any ideas.
Fine, you know what? I'll just read it right now, shall I?
Can I silence you,
What?
brothers?
You'll just sit here in silence waiting?
Guys, I need...
Yeah, sounds great.
Alright, Codex, I'm sorry, but you haven't read a book.
Excuse me. If you're perusing a business,
It's unacceptable for listening to audio logs. Book club's over. Enough of this shit.
this is a library. Though I should warn you, Everyone who's ever checked that book out has met a terrible fate.
No, fuck off. Check it out. It's a librarian.
Late fees.
I thought she was yelling at you when I was shooting guns. Kind of a loud librarian.
The young lady said, terrible fates have befallen all who gaze upon the Nibblenomicon's accursed pages.
The young lady.
Which are all of them.
Just deal with this. Oh, how fast I'm running. Check me out, I'll do a speed run.
The Nibblenomicon is near, just through there. Quickly, old hunter. I'm ravenous with anticipation.
I found it, it's
One
frozen.
of these poor souls must
Looks
have
like the
bought some
Bombenomicon.
frozen daiquiri recipe.
Is the Necronomicon in
One of them must
Army
have
of Evil for the face?
You'll just have to pry it from their cold, fragile hands.
Is it Necronomicon and... I mean the Bombenomicon and Team Fortress 2 had a bomb in its mouth. And the face. And it was voiced by Nolan North. Somehow. I don't know why I always think that whenever a voice actor voices in something, they're probably like a huge fan of that thing and they know everything about it and shit.
Ah, the Grand Grimoire.
Well, in reality, they probably don't care, they just want to get paid.
Useful for pedantic diabolists. Aha!
The dollar's the last one?
Tried to grab the valve for the central heating system.
The valve.
A good idea. Pick it up. Now, put the valve in its proper place and dispel the frost. Maybe then, the location of the tome will become clear.
I thought, you know, that just simply doing the boss fight today's episode would be boring. Let's do a little more. Here we go. You know what's funny? The Flood is like really... It's really fast. But Jacob Revolver said that fire as fast as you can pull the trigger. So if you can really pull the trigger this fast, you might actually fire every gun in the game like that. Except I don't think it's humanly possible to shoot this fast.
Go about your dark business and dissuade.
It's literally when you push R2 and then it goes back to play. I don't think it would be fast enough. Still, you can do like fire really fast with revolvers. Oh, you suck. You know what I thought would be a cool boss fight when I was fighting this guy today's episode? I don't even know what his name was. Suck this much. He was just like a generic enemy, just with a crown on his head. I thought a cool enemy would be like a little wizard like that. Or maybe not a laser wizard. Because he was annoying to get to shoot. But some wizard enemy who like connects himself to the other enemies with like a magic rope or whatever. And then when he does that, you have to shoot the enemy he connected himself to because he like changed itself to the health bars kind of. Deathbringer. A little too many middle names. Remember Rayman Freak? Rayman Freak had a really cool song whenever you met a wizard. There was like a wizard enemy who, when you wanted to punch an enemy, he would put a shield on them, so you had to punch him first. And he would only show up when you punch an enemy. So you had to punch an enemy, he would show up, you punch him.
Eggplant Parmesan. The Elder did. Take it. And whatever you do, do not read it yourself.
That was this really cool music playing when the wizard showed up.
Away to the librarian to check it out.
Ah, no
check it
That
out.
old stick in the mud, you can read me. Come on, open me up. Just check the table of contents real quick.
It's really cool that everything I have activates when as soon as I use my things, and when I use both of them, then I do it really fast.
Do not be swayed by its charms. However, zesty.
Got this book for you to stamp, or brand, or whatever it is you do with these.
Oh, you found the book. Well, go on, give it here.
Here you go, have
Now,
it.
I'll just open it to stamp the date here on this perfectly innocuous end page, and what's this? Some kind of...
What the hell, this fucking thing flew all the way here?
I can stop reading it.
I didn't even open it. But once was Harriet. It's kind of a sad fate.
There's no saving her. This is why the book belongs with me. Nothing good ever comes of meddling with the mysteries.
It's one of those things, but it has glasses on.
Not so big and bad now, are ya?
Poor Harriet.
Good.
She was just here working as a librarian and I came over. Pretty much killed her.
Yeah, pick me up, but no stabs, got it? You come near me with a stab, and I'll make sure you live to regret it for a long,
Oh, did you notice how my
time.
thing I pulled out was actually painted the same way my character is? That's pretty cool. Let's go to the lodge, bring back the book, end the episode. And then we'll all live happily ever after, and all dreams and desires will come true. Just fucking kidding, they won't. Not all of them. But you know, you could prioritize your dreams and desires. Like, oh, you want to achieve this, and all this cool shit is maybe like second hand. If it happens, it will. If it won't, then whatever. Too bad, I guess. I didn't told you what I found really cool about doing Let's Plays as a kid. I found it cool that this guy just plays games. Like, I already was playing games, so you know, I was playing games by myself. Nobody gave a fuck that I played games. But this guy like records this, talks about his stuff, talks about his life, talks about like his opinions and stuff, talks about his some stories, and people care about him. People are like telling him what he did wrong. People are correcting him, giving him advices. And it's like, damn, I want to do something like that. That sounds awesome. For somebody to give a shit about the thing I give a shit about, that'd be awesome. Why is this always full with these 2 items that I can't seem to throw away? They're just always there. And this guy's having a fun spinny party.
Grand! What are we having? I do love a good home-cooked meal, but I'll admit I'm a little spooked by that thing.
No need to worry. I am quite proficient
my
in
eyes.
such rituals.
My fucking eyelashes betrayed me. They were supposed to protect my eyes from
Chowder,
anything getting in, and they're the ones that get in.
Sugar cookies.
2 for 1?
Perhaps.
On what?
Yes, of course. Xylorgos queso. For this recipe,
On shots.
I must summon the foulest, most profane substance known to the Nibblenomicon. Clottu, cilantro, Nicto.
Okay, I have enough of these Evil Dead references.
Now, carefully transmit the final ingredients to the
What's up?
cauldron
What's going on?
over the fireplace.
You dancing? Practicing dancing? That's great.
Yes, yes.
One time I triggered Hammerlock to say something about Thor again and I interrupted him. And I can't seem to trigger him again. God, he really does have a robot eye.
Someone should taste
When? When did that happen?
just to be sure.
This is other eye? Oh
You
right,
know,
why is he
I
wearing
was on board
broken glasses?
till the cilantro. Ugh! It's like soap, only worse. At least after soap, your mouth's clean.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No, not you, dear Vault Hunter.
I remember when I was a kid, right?
To the Nibblenomicon.
And I swore,
We shall see soon
and I felt
enough
so
if the
bad
rest
about it that I actually went and washed my mouth with soap. thought that's what you had to do. It's not like fucking so poisonous. They wouldn't fucking make it so poisonous.
When it comes time for the ceremony, would you keep Claptrap occupied for me? He's expressed interest in officiating, and we can all imagine how that might go.
Eat up whatever I just fed you.
Oh, that's some of the best damn Xylurgus queso I have ever had. The cilantro perfectly overpowers and ruins any other redeeming flavors. It's so good, it makes me want to puke just to taste it again.
Puke on me again.
Oh.
That's fucking gross. Why did I do that?
Sweet.
Oh, legendary.
Savory
Why did he puke it backwards?
I am
What is that?
grateful for you.
Something new. I have never seen this. I've been hired for destruction. Look, I got a new gun.
Your assistance.
Well, you were doing it. I mean, even if it wasn't, I would still do it. Okay, I did it. Just gonna end the episode over here. See you fellas in the next episode. Bye.